windows. I ain't never seen nothing like this before. Look, on the windows, you ain't seen nothing on no windows but people walking by, not no video. I told you I stand out here for a long time watching this crazy stuff. Wow. All right. My name is Otis Johnson. I went to prison at the age of 25 years old, and when I came out, I was 69.
Prisoners like Otis Johnson exemplify the problems in our systematic imprisonment today. Systematic imprisonment in North America is far from perfect. This can be related to the poor living conditions, mental illness, and unpreparedness for the outside world. 1.2 million people sit in jail every year suffering from mental illness. U.S. stats show high incarceration levels are equal to low state levels of mental health care. Cook Correctional Institute in Chicago has all people entering screened for mental illness and has roughly 35% of people that enter are suffering from a mental illness. There is also an occurrence of PTSD after serving a sentence due to troubling situations seen in prison. The living conditions in prison are less than ideal. They live in small quarters, they have poor food quality, and often have lots of cell time. These poor living quarters do not reflect well on rehabilitation. Poor treatment on the inside of prisons should not be the way to prepare these young men and women for society. Given a proper living environment and proper treatment inside would enable these men and women to thrive on the inside, which can translate to more success beyond the prison. Regardless of the severity of the crime that was committed, a person should be granted a livable space. No matter the severity of the sentence, everyone should be treated properly and set up for success beyond the prison. Due to the North American prison system, people often leave their facility with an unpreparedness for life beyond its walls. While serving their sentence, these convicts are not often given a lot of skills to work with. They are not given a lot of support while they're in there and lack basic skills to reintegrate into society. While in prison, the inmates should be provided with some proper education to provide support for reintegration. They should at least have the option to take high school classes or college classes to make them more prepared for the workforce when the working world. They should also be set up with some training to deal with proper human interaction with kids and females, for example. These men and women need to be set up for success beyond prison in order for full rehabilitation. The unpreparedness for life after prison is also seen in Room and Shawshank Redemption. Jack is not prepared for life beyond the room, and Brooks is not prepared for life after prison. Here, Omar Yamini magnifies the idea that prisoners are not well prepared for life after imprisonment.
People come home from long-term prison sentences, they come home uneducated. No social skills, no work skills, no work history, no work ethic. Most of them never having paid a bill. And especially for men, they have absolutely no idea how to interact with women and children.
Right.
Then they come home to a world that did not exist when they left it and are expected to contribute right away. I was having a systems failure, like a nervous.
To improve our correctional facilities and our imprisonment system, we need to allocate more money to the prisons to provide better living spaces, provide some schooling and some support in order to prepare them for the workforce, and we need to provide more mental illness care.